Bonjour mes amis, c'est moi, Stephanie, and welcome to your Workout Wednesday. I am back in my original jammies because it's still January and it's definitely hiver. It's definitely l'hiver. It's definitely winter here. So one more week of gentle jammies. Put your jammies on. Feel free to do this in the morning, in the evening, whenever you have your jammies. And today we're gonna finish with a roller. So go ahead and grab a roller. I always prefer soft foam rollers. And you know what? I really like the site OPTP. So maybe I'll link that also for these. I think they're just the best. I recommend it to all my clients and all my peeps. And that's that. So here we go. Take a seat just like I am. We're in a supported butterfly. So the roller, I'll face this way for a moment, is under kind of the knees, the thighs, really the upper part of the knee or the lower part of the thigh. And just find however close or far is where you can, number one, it's comfy, number two, where you can really relax a bit. Yeah, so it's really supporting you. Then we're gonna flow through some spinal motions and some spinal mobilities and some hips. So let's begin. Just take a moment to kind of wiggle your pelvis, find your cheeks, let them be heavy. Find your knees and thighs, let them be soft and heavy. Your feet as well. Just take an inhale and an exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Keep sighing it out until you absolutely have no more. Maybe a little cough or laugh at the end. Let that inhale rebound in, and then let's scoop one arm up and over, and then switch. I always call these my little, getting caught up in my onesie here, my adult onesie here. So make sure your jammies are free flowing. And, that's better. And I always call these cartwheel arms because that's kind of what they are, yeah? So allow yourself just to push from one side to the next side. And easy reach, pour water out of that ear, that bottom ear. If your hairs, it's kind of nice when your hairs are down to let them flow, no matter the length. And as we do this, we're allowing the hip just to kind of stay. Sorry, continue there. This side needs a little bit more freedom. There we go. We need a little bit, we're keeping the hips, the opposite hip a little bit grounded, but you know, there might be some movement. That's okay if you shift on and off of it a bit. Let's add a breath. And then as you get into your flow, as always, I want to say thank you, subscribers. We made it to the 1K mark. Woohoo! And then welcome new subscribers. Everyone, don't forget to hit that bell. Workouts like this drop every Wednesday, and every other Monday I bring you a quick tip. Check out the comments for all of my offerings, including free first Super Saturday class. And let's do 8, 7, 6, and 4, 2, and 1. Just find center. Ooh, take a moment. You might feel a bit taller, a bit more, I was gonna say rebounded, kind of like a spring, yeah? At least that's my hope. And then from here, let's go ahead and do a bit of a spiral. So we take one arm across to the opposite knee, take the opposite hand behind you, and we're actually gonna pulse, rebound, pulse again. And around, pulse, maybe even a little bit of an arch, and around, keeping to unwind the spine. Pulse, and pulse, and swing, pulse, and pulse, and swing. I'll just let this breath with rhythm continue. Follow if it feels natural and good to you, or more rather satisfying to you. 4, 3, 2, last time. Again, just unwind back to center. And then we're gonna do a bit of a half circle, starting with that side bend, now that we're maybe a little more of that spring unwound or wound up, however you wanna look at it. So take one arm, reach it out, find that cartwheel arm, come to center, rebound back and up, cartwheel over the top, center and back. Think half moon, half circle, over, center, over and up and center. From whence you came, up and over. Curl. Bit of an arch over the top. Lift the chest, lift the face. Up and over. And just notice how active your hips are. I continue. I feel that. I say that because I'm feeling mine. So as best you can, again, release into the roller. And let's take a long exhale over and forward. Inhale, back and around. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, find center. I've been really digging these gentle jammies workouts, so I hope you are too. I'm going to turn this way to finish out this seated V diamond sequence. I probably have to redo this. We're going to interlace our fingers, press the palms away, and then from here we shift forward, up, press down, and really go back. Not so far that we fall, but maybe you do fall the first time to kind of find where the edge is there, almost aiming for the waistband into, whether you're wearing a waistband or not, into the mat, and then around. Forward, bit of an arch, and then exhale, press, forward. Ooh, big yawn. Again, that's why these are really great to do first thing in the morning or last thing before bed, because we get to yawn, or even in the midday. Maybe you're in your jammies in the midday. I typically am. Inhale. Ay, ay, ay. Hashtag mom life. Hashtag American in France, working with clients on the West and East Coast. Life. Inhale. Oh my goodness. One more this direction. Up. Ooh, and then we rebound in the opposite way. We arch up. Again, continue there. I'll face this way for a moment. We sort of trickle up the spine. Reach forward. Scoop it in. Up. Flip the palms. Reach. Flip the palms. Scoop. Up. That's my favorite part. And in. So really let it. Pelvis back. Shoulders. Head. And then reach. Gather, and then give, and accept, and again give, receive, and give one more time. Exhale, inhale this time. Ooh, just kind of find where it's comfy in your hips. This hip is doing something strange, and then flop over. So I'm going to face you this way because then we'll move on. Sorry about that. I think I keep hitting the mic. One more breath there. And then go ahead and roll it up and transition the legs together, or just transition onto the roller. And legs are pretty far apart, so comfortably far apart. Gently the thigh bones, the knees all the way to the toes are turned out. And then from here, you can ground yourself with your hands on the roller or not, and actually creep the feet away. So the angle of the knee is about 90, maybe a little bit greater. And really feel how heavy and connected your booty, your hips are to the roller. So they stay like that. And then we just find, really it's sort of in the joint capsule, that internal rotation without, right? Without losing that, losing, oh, I just got to pop, losing that connection from your bum. And in, so really it's just finding our range of motion. And yours might look quite different than mine. And you, ooh, yeah, this side really wants to fall inward. This side, not so much. So again, just notice, notice. And also notice the feels. Mine, again, feels really like this circular band around the top of my hips. That's really, or top of my hips, top of my thighs, bottom of my hips is kind of what it feels like. You might feel something completely different. There's a lot of inner thigh stuff going on. There's some knee stuff going on. So just find your range of motion. And really be true to that range of motion by keeping your booty, once again, settled and heavy on the roller. And about 4 more. And drop that knee in. And up 1 more each. Whew. For me, that is quite intense. And it might be for you too. So in any case, find center. Again, our legs are still quite wide. This time, we allow that knee to drop, but then we allow that hip to lift and we spiral. So allow that knee to touch the ground. We sweep, my back arm is on the ground, sweep around. If there's a wall behind you, you can use it. And then come back to center. Opposite side, still start with the knee and then the pelvis and then the spine and then that arm and shoulder, sweep around, side arch, back bend, and then sweep back to center. Let's take an inhale. Inhale, reach, almost into a mermaid. It's more like a 90-90 here, and then back. And keep adjusting on the roller. It's a little different. Oh, it's kind of nice. We get a massage in the hips and bum as well as we do this. Thank you, roller. Reach. Ooh, almost lost the roller there. Whoa, okay. Welcome to this kooky Workout Wednesday. If it's your first time, thanks for being here. Reach. And back. And again, let's do about 4 more. Knee, hip, spine, shoulder, arm. And 1 more each. And last time here. Nice and stretchy. And this is something you can, if it jives with you, pull my mat back. This is something you can do in bed when you wake up, or without the roller before bed. So especially that one's kind of nice. And then here, we're gonna finish with a nice deep squat. So here it's more like a yoga squat. Knees can be slightly externally rotated. Drag the heels as close as is comfy to you for the knees, yeah? And then from here, we're gonna take one hand, reach across, grab the front of your ankle or the outside of the ankle, and then the opposite arm, or really the same side arm, we press out, flex that wrist, and it's like I'm trying to lay my back on my opposite thigh. So we are spiraling across. Flex and push the heel of the hand. Inhale. Exhale, back up. Switch. Reach across. Press out. Reach up, spiral. Try to put that back on your thigh. Let the neck go wherever feels good. And again, inhale. Let's actually exhale this time while we're here. Inhale again. And exhale to come up and switch. Inhale, reach up and over. There we go. Inhale again. And back again. Magic number is 4. Here we go. Reach. Nice and with ease. One more inhale. Ooh, this is a great kidney opener. You may already feel that. Or again, potential. And back, one more each. Shift. Up and over. Last time, finding that double breath. Inhale. Exhale, inhale again. And back to center. Woo, from here, draw the head down and just hang through your thighs. Feel free to roll. We are on the roller. If it moves you, if not, just hang. Big belly breath. And then excellent, roll it up, interlace the fingers, flip the palms, shrug the shoulders up, maybe a little bit of a twist, wiggle, hanging from the ceiling. Ooh, and then let the arms separate and release down, but keep that upward swell of energy. And thank you so much for joining me in your gentle jammies. And wow, next week is already February, so I will see you then.